Hi, my name is Wagner. I'm a front-end developer, and this is my first video of 4 showing all the steps that I did to create an instance in AWS EC2 and all the other steps to make it work with to clone a repository from GitHub and how to configure a hosted zone in router 53 and make the configuration for Nginx and PM2. So it's all the steps that I did to make this uh, uh, website be working completely. So if you are interested, you can access my YouTube. The link is in the description of this video, or also you can follow me and be updated every time that I make a new post. So I think it's that. Let's start with the configuration. The first thing that we have to do is to create an instance in the EC2 in AWS. So here's my one that I created already. It's my web server. So here we can see that is which is the public IP, and also the security group and the key name. The key we are going to use to make the SSH connection, and security group is used to allow to give permissions for external protocols. Like we can see that here. If you go there here in the security groups, we can see the launch wizard one that give permission for SSH, HTTPS, and HTTP. Okay, if we have to add some port here, we can create a new rule. Okay, and the key pairs, it's the EC2 login that I created during the instance installation creation, and I keep a file uh, that I'm going to use when I start the SSH connection. To make the connection with our server, we are going to need the public IP. The problem is that the public IP changes all the time when we stop and restart the server. Okay, so to avoid this, we have to create a static IP that we can use elastic IP. When you create this, create and allocate this, these are going to be your public IP even when you restart your server. So the things that you have to do here, you have to create one, give the name, what you need, and after that, you have to select and make a association. When you make association with your instance, then it's going to be your public key elastic IP here. So with this one, we can make the connection. Now let's copy this IP and let's go to the mobile extern. I like to use this software to make the remote connections. Let's create a new one, SSH. Let's give the IP for our server. The user that we have to put here is the default user for EC2 instance. That's EC2 user. And we don't have a password for this user. So we have to use the public IP, public key, private key that we created during the instance creation. Okay, so I've copied that in my local folder. So let's give this file, EC2 login, that was created, open, and that's it. Okay, now we have the connection. All right. As I said, we don't have the password for the EC2 user, and we don't have the password for the sudo. So if we can, any command that we give here with sudo, it's not ask for any password. Other things here is that the Linux came without like a fresh Linux, so we have to do everything. If we check the folder for the where we used to copy the files for the web servers, the website, like here cd var ls. Here I have already this www because I've already created, uh, and it is already for the common user, EC2 user. But as default, it doesn't came. So you have to make the connect the you have to create this www and make the change the, the user and the group owner. Okay, if we go to www here, okay, I have already the files from my website. So we have to install also here the uh, node. We have to install the Git, make the connection with the GitHub, and make a clone from the repository. Okay. All these steps I'm going to show in the next video. I hope to see you there, and bye bye.